you doing, baby? How have you been? Since I've been playing this and not 11, we don't chat as much. Still only playing 11, or have you started playing something else?
Did you see that? Tell me
Oh, that's right. We talked about the GBA thing. Anything new like piquing your interest? Or new-ish? Because I find like I keep finding myself wanting to go back to like older games. When I think about playing games outside of whatever's new, I'm like, oh man, I really want to play some retro shit. Oh, this is an S rank. Level 50, so I can't even do it. I've got 2 S ranks here. Well, there's still some good stuff. But I do think that there's a lot more bad than good.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
And there's games that I'm currently interested in.
Come to claim your just desserts. Here you are. All done?
Yeah, there's S ranks in this game too. Also, hey Lulu, how you do? I'm gonna try to get Violet to take a picture of what I got her for her birthday. It's pretty baller. She got 2 things. We also we're gonna go see Sleep Token in September, and that was part of her birthday present. No, not a diamond ring. She's not into that kind of stuff. She likes rings and stuff, but not like gaudy, expensive stuff.
Seems the hideaway is lost.
Lulu, did you ever play this? Or you said your computer can't run it. I don't know if you have a PlayStation or not. A PlayStation, no. So you've never played 16.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
I feel like you'd like it, even though the action stuff, because there's just so much 14 in it, you know? And starting about a minute. Oof. You bought a copy, but you'll never play. I thought you did play this. And you were the one telling me that you played it and you were disappointed. You have the town's thanks for helping rid us of the thralls, but we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their God Philip. Good Philip has taken to seeing that we are prepared. Should the ghouls come once again calling, but I oft worry that the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavily upon his shoulders. Just as I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight of ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the veil's door. The Guardians are getting along with their axes fine enough, working to shore up the rest wall when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though chances are we'd still be neck deep in Ashke or Ashik had you not given the horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you've a realm to save and all, but if you ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we'll tap you a cask. Martha. God, I'm having reading problems today. Also tried 15, but demo actually runs worse than the full game. Oh baby, you just played the first hour? I misunderstood. You have uncanny talent for showing up where you're most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Ashik, and us, but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smaller packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axe can return to defending the tour. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, hardworking. So as you can see, he's already or has learned everything he can from me. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm has none more worthy than you. Your comp could run it, but it was very taxing. Fair enough. Running fairly well on my computer considering I'm streaming it. Ooh, frame rate. As soon as I got here, it's hard to be really shitty. It dropped to like 20.
Sid, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle.
Ooh, I'm actually getting an encoding error.
You haven't
I
been
have to restart
introduced.
the game again.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago. Any idea where they went? The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine.
3090 should
But
run
the
it
fact
good.
is, I have more
I'm running a
immediate concerns.
3080.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing.
I think I have
Probably
everything on
our
Mac.
own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Oh, 15. I'm brain dead. Okay, bro. Why are the menus lag this bad?
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
I wish I had a 3090. Actually, I wish I have one of the new AMD cards.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
Oof.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Okay.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Cid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is
I haven't
the
even
only place
looked
I
at how
can
much video
reliably
cards are
obtain
nowadays,
supplies.
Lou. It's
I was
probably
here to
super
do
expensive.
just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools.
Weird. Sid the second.
But if you're here,
We
I
took on
suppose his
Sid's
patience
name.
must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime,
400
perhaps we can
seems
find a
cheap.
solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Card I have was like 700. No, some people call us Buff. Sometimes they call us Sid.
So, you see my predicament? What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it.
Our friends call us
Fact is,
Glove.
Mulder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight. My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we
Sid
are
is more
vulnerable.
like a
If there's one
nickname.
thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
It's supposed to.
What would
We've
Cid
taken the place
outlaw
of the last
suggest?
Sid. So Sid is being used as like
Well, if it were my
hope
namesake,
or whatever. I don't know how to describe it.
he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
When you die, can you be Baru too?
A recipe for disaster is
Maybe.
precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along. Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad.
Time to play along.
Here she is. Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says
Oh, that I
you
would
told
call
him
it
no,
super slow pace.
that there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
I think there's
Sure,
just a
the
lot of
crystal's correct.
dialogue.
Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left.
In the fetch quest,
If it's
it's
boys
like
you're looking
you would
for.
do a big.
Well, Conrad,
Excuse me.
are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better?
You'll do
than
like a
battle of
big
unblooded
MSQ.
striplings?
And then there'll be like,
The band of beardless
3
youths
quests.
to better avenge the deaths of your
and then there'll be
brave
another
men
big
than you
MSQ, and then 3
yourselves?
quests
Absolutely not.
with hunts sprinkled in there.
We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
It's very, very Final Fantasy 14.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you call the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
Then let us band together and show these brutes that Dalimil is not to be...
Right now, I'm just doing MSQ. I'm not even doing side quests.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
We are currently aiding 3
It may
different
still be possible to
resistance
buy some
groups.
things,
Or
and we may...
3 little.
Ah, here he is now.
I guess they're not really
Natalie,
resistance groups. I don't know what to
allow
fucking
me
call
to
them.
introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
We're making friends
Lord Underhill, at your service.
that are probably all gonna
Underhill.
come to help us at the end.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
It appears I have no choice.
Yeah.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
At the end of the day, baby, I've been enjoying what I've been playing.
Good news, Sid. Both
I think that's
Conrad
all
and
that
Natalie have
matters.
somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask.
That old
I'm
music.
told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
I'm sure some people complained. I mean, I agree that there's a lot of dialogue I think that doesn't necessarily need to happen, or it could be like slimmed down.
The women folk have come to welcome.
But it's kind of whatever.
I'll take that one.
I've played games way more egregious or have stuff I just really don't care to hear. For me, the combat's the worst. I like the icon combat. I don't like this combat.
They mean to overwhelm us.
Yeah, you don't get PT members. Like, Jill's technically in my party, I guess, but she doesn't really do anything. I can't interact with her. It's very much not a party. You know how you kind of have like faux parties in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Remake, or 15? In this one, it's even less so. So it's just Crisis Core? Crisis Core with somebody following you around, yeah.
The townspeople.
Which sucks because I think there's a lot of stuff they could have done with having Jill, even if it was just combos.
What do you think?
That we should hurry.
That's why I think the combat is the least appealing. This one. Event. I've said that like every single stream we've played this too, so it's not changed.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked.
I haven't played Strangers of Paradise either, which I'm worried about that one too.
Bandits at our gate.
That's another like actiony game.
Come now, Victor. Why quibble over the
The
details?
prequel to Final Fantasy
We are
1
united,
or whatever the
and
fuck
that
they're
is all
calling it.
that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment. Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto.
Right in front of Otto. It's so
Was
weird.
wondering when you turn up. Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for Mother Crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the color of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So,
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
Joshua. Baby, you don't like listening to Verso?
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him.
That sounds
Enough to
about
drive a
right for
man to
Doritos.
madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred.
Get you some sugar-free Code Red Mountain Dew to go with it.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Well, we saved Dion. didn't we?
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me.
Mythos.
I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason.
Was it hot?
All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you,
What element is
Clive,
Odin and Bahamut then?
Are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit, but they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
Bahamut's never been a white.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to
Laser.
hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you.
With
Welcome
every
to
setting
20
sun,
hours ago.
I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean
Fair
you
enough.
sacrifice yourself to save me.
You do the same. Shut up, Clive.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav.
Where's Jodo?
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
How do you say her name? Joshua's Yote. I said Jote. Or Joda. Yote.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Don't hurt my Gav.
What's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
He needed more screen
Tyre
time.
not such a talented healer. I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
Crystal Arpeggio.
Right. We travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Most of the cutscenes are not music, no. It's just quiet. Crystal Arpeggio was just playing, it was just low. I don't have it turned down either. It's just low. I'm gonna close the little gate of where the fuck they are. The pack. Oh damn. I was gonna go do quest or Main mission, but quest popped up. This is what I was talking about. So we did a big MSQ thing just now. That's what I was just finishing up. And now the quest had popped. Now I have 3 quests.
There's a storm coming.
And this is the typical pattern.
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Okay.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them, as always.
And some of these quests like unlock stuff. So
Blasted book.
there's a reason to do them.
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blimmin' kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favorites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been one to play favorites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit?
Yeah.
Recipe seemed easy
Doesn't
enough
sound
to an
good
old
either.
hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and
Ew.
flakes mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes.
Hey,
for
Can,
culinary
it's
pilgrimage
the
date back centuries.
orchestrion
Who's to
role
say
I'm
the
playing.
ingredients even exist anymore.
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
So yeah, when we first started the stream, I'd changed the town music. I changed it to that. The default hideaway, I think. Or where the heart is. I think it's our terms. It's one of, like, some of these are the town ones. I think Hideaway was the original Hideaway.
Do you see the pair that got pulled into time?
What am I gonna do? Is everything all right, Goose? You seem more discomposed than
Is
usual.
that better, baby?
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
there was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumors about her down Dalimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding. Lady Karen, how's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care, but here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest.
Raking over the coals, I've said like
All
2
right.
things.
I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was.
Oh.
No. I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Well, that escalated.
It seems the hideaway is lost.
Gooch, you dick.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about
Is
the
Clive
book you led
right
to
or
Arnhem.
left-handed? Right.
Valisthea,
For sure.
the Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sambrequois.
Dragon
I would have
livers.
thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren.
I
but
think
apparently
that in
not.
like
I believe
every
the specific
video
dragon
game,
the recipe demands
they
is the blueback
design
wyvern,
sheaths and
said
stuff
to be
like
the very
that
colour
to
of the
look
sea
cool,
beside which it resides.
not to be
So
practical.
we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
I also have this like side sword that we never use. Like, what's the point of having that? Literally only for looks. All right, dudes.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad.
Then why'd you ask?
But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
Yay.
I suppose it is.
Damn it, Goots. Why you do this to me?
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they won't stop until...
What do you reckon we should do?
Sid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said,
Probably.
the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
I don't see why not.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Mididol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be.
Clive has obviously never built anything from IKEA.
Its role is to support everything else. But what
You
of
don't
the
need
others?
90% of those screws.
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing.
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers.
But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff.
They call their food bangers.
If I wanted to weigh Goots, I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Oh, sausages are
Probably
bangers.
not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn.
Arm?
This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Middledale's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo.
And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works.
It's a lot of work. Making
We'll
noise for what was there on that table.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Middledale's hares.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hares for the future.
Oh
She's
my
showing us
God.
her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
These kids are fucking idiots.
Are we almost ready?
With a
Not
little
hairs,
more help from Miss Middledale,
hairs.
Miss Shirley. I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Oh, these kids are stupid.
Hey, look. We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
I like how there's fast travel in the city. that you're in.
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully, she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Good.
Please, there's no need.
Damn it.
Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room, and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else, it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
I think I have another quest. Iggy.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
The Guard and League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us to leave their snake pit in relative leisure. For that I would hazard I have your better half to thank. But on quite a performance, says for yours, well, one aspiring and another. I just suggest working on your delivery and your projection. Those stiff limbs of yours and your continuance. And well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name of Underhill a disservice now, would we? Master Clive, I apologize for the sudden untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there is none other whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am woefully unable to perform to his exalted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of material aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of the manor, to the attending of bandits and back alleys, I am solely ill-equipped. If it pleases you, my lord, prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Oh my god, what button is it? Thank you. Oh. Is it not gonna let me do any? No, it's not. Alright. Well, I have to do the main mission. It does not let me do anything else. Rip.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Damn, don't talk to your brother like
is
that.
A fine
Jesus.
scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
That was very uncharacteristic of Clive. Or Joshua.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Rude. Although we were very rude to Joshua, so I guess fair enough. Poor Jungle Boo. Another fucking quest.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
The ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
And he died.
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Oh, maybe not.
Thank you.
I thought he died. Sounded like he was death rattle in there.
Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kuka.
Fuck that idiot.
Rest well, soldier.
That dude lost his hands. Chopped them bitches off. He looks like me.
Was close. Let's hope
Yeah.
the Akashic is still there.
I'm very average.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Good. I got here in time.
Easy enough.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Where was this guy? What guy can't move his leg? Oh, is it up here? Jeez.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
Was that the guy that death rattled?
He was right to send you. Those things
He told him to rest.
you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it. You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
Wait. That scar. Son of a whore. You're Sid.
I was there in Cosnes when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will?
There it is.
Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave!
That's what I was doing.
I will find you, Sid.
What?
Someday.
Okay. Good for you. Get up.
You will regret not killing me when you had a chance.
Okay, man. Don't fucking care. I love completing a quest and having people hate me. I'm an oaf. Clive or me? Ah. Sorry. Guess you're talking about the guy.
We're nearly
All
there.
oaths.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Meanwhile,
but are we truly safe here in the Agora?
I like how this is the Free Cities. This it's literally been Game of Thrones.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The King! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them! and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
He's talking about Mid, I assume. He's the only person that I know that's in Kavir.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed?
Yeah.
Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end?
Well, yeah, I think I'm Kavir's Witcher.
The tapestry. Show them.
Fictional world names are starting to mix together in my brain.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive,
Final Fantasy killing gods.
I tell Yote of the lake.
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
Is she in love with him?
You have my word.
He is cute.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
Can I do shit again?
If all of us continue to work together in defending...
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with. We've a hard time
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch. Perhaps.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I've found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so. For your sake.
Yeah.
Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
We'll probably end
You don't think
a little
Nan's
after
the
5
Reaper,
today.
do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You too, Goots.
I just looked, my link shell has not had a white mage for Tiamat the last few windows. It's funny because the last window I was at, there was 5. But I got 40-ish minutes until the next one, so until then. Too bad I can't swim. Can I swim? Always aggravates me when games make it so you can't swim. Now I have to walk all the way around.
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch. What a mess. Where do we go? You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
That's Canver.
Time to brave the
Violet
Viper's
was
nest.
right.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Bye.
Leave now, or we could pretend this didn't happen.
Aw. Didn't hit him. Damn. They going flying.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort.
Oof.
Now be gone.
You're not worth killing.
Before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
What? I'm the coward.
I need to find Goetz. Right now.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names!
Uh-huh.
And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
Lord!
Goetz, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No,
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself.
Damn, good.
Goots, no.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been.
Damn.
What was it we called you? Wet legs.
Oh, fuck.
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault!
Tell me about it, wet legs.
And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Uh-huh. Goats just pick him up by his head.
Goots, you...
Aw. It would have been fun because
want a
Ghost is
piece of
so
man?
big. If Ghost just
You'll have to
grabbed
go
him by the
through
head and
me.
picked him up.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words.
Oh, did this one take
Now
his eye or take her
it's
eye?
time to collect.
Did we just watch
Sorry to keep
her
you
cut
waiting.
somebody's eye out?
Is he?
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean?
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down.
Oh,
He'll learn
dang.
his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Might cut your eye out. Fuck.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours. A potion today will cost you the same as it did yesterday.
I do actually need to restock.
Let me tell you a story,
What?
Clive.
I was trying to buy.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint Gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the Hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say, I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than Gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
I just wanted to buy a potion. Sorry.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
Another quest. Go fuck off, man. I'm not gonna get to do any story. It's just been side quests. Oh, come on, game. Render. There you go. Seems like it needs to take a little longer to load.
My lord Marquis, is that... It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas...
Alas?
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalamil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Back to Dalamil.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic.
Yes, it is. I have quest markers.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town. God, a strapping fellow. Perhaps.
Good day, my lord. Here you are. Thank you kindly. Are you looking for something in particular? An excellent choice. My thanks. Thank you for your custom.
Good girl.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you.
I don't have coppers.
nothing.
I have Gil.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you'd kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
He did. Oh no, I stabbed Joshua. My bad, brother.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's central command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked, answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined. You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
I mean, they're dead. I don't give a shit.
Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Holy shit. There's 2 more side quests in Tabor. Oh my god. We're in side quest hell.
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
And he's going to be right here. Be anywhere. 10 feet over.
What happened here?
If you're with the others,
Really expected them to have them much
they've
further
already
out in the
relieved me
area,
of my
but whatever.
belongings.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital, when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pummel to the temple.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Were they just right here? Oh my god, they are. I didn't even get very far, bud.
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Get punched. Dude, that was a blood curdle. You know, I just noticed this. They used the same icon for his experience points in this game as they do for.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away. But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
Thanks,
I suppose
Rutherford.
you'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece. I see you're still here.
The Rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations. thanks to you.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Well, that quest ended quickly. What was that? What I was gonna do. That's in Tabor anyway.
Nothing like a little unrest.
Let the dame hear you say that.
Trying to finish up this side quest real quick. I can run faster, move it, Clive.
To the meadows then.
We're not alone.
Mokoti said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. You're right. Let's get this over with.
Don't stop.
Good falcon punch.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
He's
I think
busy.
that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe.
Seems the hideaway is lost
Bastards. So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are.
I
I've
don't
got
like
some
liver.
cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on
I
about.
hate chicken livers. They're disgusting.
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Uh-oh.
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force.
Weren't you just puking on the floor?
Nature even. A maelstrom of flavor and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking.
I agree.
But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Interesting. It literally sounded like he was throwing up. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here for today. We got a very little bit of MSQ done, but a lot of side quests.
Did you see them?
But that's good at
They
least.
got hauled into tires.
I regret that both of you and that lump had to get all tangled up in the wicked weave of my sordid past. But thanks to your meddling, I was finally able to put the rest of the matters that were left too long to fester. And with that finally done, I can sit back and enjoy the new world of yours. You're so keen on creating. One don't need a pair of eyes to see how good you've done. All right, let's call it a night here. And we'll be back when we're back. All right. All right. Well, you guys have a good one. And good night, everybody. Night, baby.